In this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how to use the new Veras AI plugin, which is an AI-powered visualization tool for Sketchup. Let's go. Alright, so the first step is to go to their website, which is evolvelab.io/Veras. Evolvelab is the company behind this plugin, and they've developed various other plugins for the construction industry. So you can check out the other plugins as well. So you can go to evolvelab.io/Veras and then click on download. You will also need to create an account with them. To create an account, simply click on this button here and make sure you add an email and a password, and that will help you create an account on their website. Now, once you've downloaded the setup, you can run the setup and it will install the software into your system. This is a plugin, so you need to make sure that you already have Sketchup installed in your system. So after you've installed Veras, let's restart Sketchup and let's see how this works. Alright, so I've restarted Sketchup and you can see that we can see the plugin here, Evolvelab Veras. If you don't find it, just go to View, Toolbars, and if you scroll to the bottom, you will find the Veras plugin. Now I've opened a model from our course, the Complete Sketchup and V-Ray course for architectural design. You will learn how to model this from scratch. Now let's use the Veras plugin and let's see if we can generate some unique designs from our existing model. So let's open Veras AI. So you can see this is our SketchUp scene. Make sure it's the right scene as well. All right, perfect. Now we have different options here. The main two options that you need to consider is the creativity strength and the style strength. So the creativity strength means the AI will not replace the model as much if it is low. So this means the more of the SketchUp model will be seen. But I would like to see more of what the AI will be able to generate. So I will increase the creativity strength, so about 93 or maybe even 99 all the way to the top. And then we have something called style strength, which is the effect of the prompt on this model. So if you want more of the effect of the prompt on the model, then you can increase the style strength as well. Now let's add a user prompt. So this is where the magic happens, and the better your prompt is, the better design you will get. So I was testing out a prompt before and I had some decent results. So if you want to see the previous results, you can click on this folder icon here. So you can see this was a simple form that I was playing around with. The first result looked good, so I will use the basic prompt that I used for that result. So I'm going to paste that here. And then I'm going to click on render. What I would also like to do is, before I click on render, is switch on the turbo nature option. So this will add additional vegetation in our scene. We've not added the materials yet to our model. So let's see how this looks without any of the materials added. So let's click on render. Alright, so right off the bat, we have a very cool looking render. It has changed the model quite a bit. So you can see this balcony is gone. We have a pool in front with some grass. We have a balcony right here. So there's a lot of changes. Now, if you don't want so many changes in your model, you can reduce the creativity strength. So let's reduce the creativity strength. Let's also reduce the prompt strength. And I'll change the prompt a bit. So let's add large windows in the first floor. Let's add a rooftop terrace to relax. Solar panels. And let's also use ChatGPT to give us some prompt ideas to add into Veras. So let's go to ChatGPT. Alright, so let's click on new chat. Let's ask ChatGPT to give us prompts. Alright, so this has given us some ideas for a facade in India. So we can use local materials, incorporate traditional elements, play with the geometry, add greenery, use lighting, and more. So let's add this to our SketchUp model. Alright, and let's increase the style strength so it takes more of the prompt. So now I'm going to click on generate. It's also a good idea to save this prompt out. So I'm going to just copy this and paste it to a notepad file. Now let's click on render. Alright, so you can see it's not been able to generate its own unique design. It's because the creativity strength is less. It's incorporated more of the model. So let's increase the creativity strength as well. And let's increase the style strength and let's see what happens. Alright, so now we have a very cool looking design. You can notice that it's not been able to read the floors correctly. It's incorporated an additional floor on top, but it doesn't matter because the design looks really nice. Now what I'll do is I will add some materials to our model and let's see how it looks with the materials added. Alright, so this is our final model where we set up the materials. It's a concrete material. We set up the glass windows and more. And we also set up some trees. These are Vears AI trees from Chaos Cosmos. Now, if you'd like to learn how to render this, you can check out our full course. Alright, so now let's open Veras AI. Let's increase the style strength. Let's copy the prompt back. Alright, perfect. And let's increase the style strength a bit more. And let's click on render. Alright, so as you can see, we have a very cool looking design. It's been able to incorporate the car as well in the scene, and we have some nice vegetation happening all around. Now, if you like this render and if you'd like to see more options, you can increase the number of renderings, but in the trial license, you can't really do it. So you will need to have the full version. So I am happy with this. Now let's see what happens if you want to retain more of the model and show less of the AI design. So in that case, I'll reduce the creativity strength and I will keep the style strength as full because I want to read the prompt. So let's click on render again. And now you can see we see hardly any of the AI design. It's more of just the SketchUp model. Let's try maybe 50. Alright, so now it is a mix of the AI model and the design as well. This doesn't look too great, but you get the idea. So I'm happy with this design, and what I will do is now I will try out an interior render as well. So always remember to save your prompt, and if you want to see the old renderings, click on the folder icon here, and then you can see the old renderings as well. So now I'll open the interior model and let's see if Veras is able to create an interior render as well. Alright, so this is our interior model. It's a very simple model. It's got mix of Chaos Cosmos elements and some 3D warehouse elements. This is again part of our main course, so you can check out that course in the link in the description. Let's open Evolvelab Veras. And this time I'm going to switch on interior because this is an interior scene. I'm going to increase the style strength, increase the creativity strength, and let's add a prompt. I'm going to just say photorealistic render, Bauhaus style, pops of color on wall, sunlight inside, throw pillows, Scandinavian style, traditional Indian interior decor, warm, cozy, chill vibes. Alright, so I've given a prompt. I'm just going to copy this prompt just in case. And I'm going to click on render. Alright, so we have a very cool looking interior render. So you can see it's retained the sofa. It's gotten a lot of light into the scene as well. Let's add in some additional prompts. Let's say wall art, graffiti. Let's remove Bauhaus style. Let's just keep Scandinavian. Pops of color on wall didn't work as well. It's a good idea to remove prompts whenever something doesn't work. And let's try again. Alright, so this looks like a pretty cool render as well. I like the results so far. It's been able to retain our sofa and chair, and it's been able to add some materials to the floor, wall, and more. Now let's try a different view. So I'm just going to orbit a bit to show the window there. And I'm just going to refresh the view. Alright, perfect. And then I'm going to click on render. Alright, so we have a very cool design. It's not been able to detect the environment outside, but we still have some basic design that we can work with. Let's see what happens if we switch off his interior and render the scene. Let's maybe make it atmospheric to get more of the environment into the room, and let's click on render. Alright, this looks much better. We have a very cool design in the scene. The wall doesn't seem to be perfect, but it gives us a starting point to design our space. So you can save these images out as a PNG if you like. It will only save up to a certain size because it's a trial version. And if you would like to see the previous renderings, you can just open the folder there and just check out the previous renderings as well. Alright, so I hope you found this video useful. It's super wise to start incorporating Veras AI and other AI tools in your daily workflow as an architect or interior designer, because this is the future and this is how architects and designers will be designing in the future. You will always use AI as a reference. You'll probably be using Pinterest now, but in the future, maybe it would be a mix of AI, Pinterest, and more. It is not going to replace architects and interior designers as such. My thoughts is that the clients could use AI to generate maybe some mood board or some designs that they like, and then the architect and interior designer can work off that design and improve the design and make it better. These are some of my thoughts. I don't know how AI is going to progress in the future. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please do like this video as well if you like to see more such videos. And please do subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Cheers.